let's just jump right in. Ever get that feeling you were meant for something more? Something beyond just an average life? Well, there's a compelling argument that the system we're in is actually, designed to keep you right there, in the middle. But what if there was an escape plan? We're about to break down a 5-stage path to get you free.
This quote, this just flips the entire script, doesn't it? The idea isn't that you're the greedy one for wanting more. It suggests the real greed is the system that wants to keep you stuck. That's a huge shift in how you look at things, and it's the fuel for this entire journey.
So what is this system, really? Well, it's that constant noise, right? A million different paths to success being yelled at you all at once. Crypto this, drop shipping that, day trading over here. With so many choices, you get stuck in what they call analysis paralysis. And when you don't choose a path for yourself, life has a funny way of choosing one for you. Okay, so that leads us to the big question, right? If the system is designed to keep you stuck in place, how in the world do you actually break out? Turns out there's a plan, a very specific step-by-step plan. And here it is. This is the roadmap, the 5-stage path that takes you from just floating along to achieving real, actual freedom. Let's break down every single stage, starting with the one where, honestly, most people are trapped right now. First up, stage 1, you have to stop drifting. This is the default setting for most of the world, and a lot of people don't even realize they're in it. It's all about waking up, recognizing you're not actually steering the ship, and making that conscious choice to grab the wheel. Drifters are always waiting for something to happen to them. They're hoping to get lucky, chasing the next shiny object, waiting for that one big break that, let's be real, almost never comes. By its very definition, a drifter can't build serious wealth because they've handed over control of their own life. And this just says it all, doesn't it? If you aren't actively building your own dream, you're not just standing still. You're a tool that someone else is using to build their dream. No one else is going to wake up tomorrow obsessed with making you wealthy. That job is 100% on you. So how do you escape the drift? It's not this slow, gradual thing. It all starts with a single decision. The decision to become obsessed. But, obsession without a target is just chaos. And that brings us to stages 2 and 3. Finding your weapon, and then aiming it. Listen, there is a world of difference between being an arrogant dreamer and an obsessed achiever. The dreamer, they want to get rich and learn guitar and run a marathon and become fluent in Spanish, all at the same time. The achiever, they understand that a goal as massive as financial freedom demands one thing, a single, all-consuming focus. But that focus is totally useless without a target. And that's stage 3, discovery. And here's where we bust the biggest myth of all. You do not need some brand new, revolutionary, never-before-seen idea to get wealthy. Discovery is all about being efficient. Why on earth would you try to reinvent the wheel? The goal is just to find a proven pathway, a skill, a business, something that's already making other people money, and then learn how to master it. Find someone who has what you want and figure out exactly how they got it. And we're not talking about anything crazy here. These are just a handful of examples of high-income skills with proven paths. Things like video editing or sales. These aren't just little hobbies. They are high-value problems that you can solve for other people. The key at first isn't to innovate. It's to find a model that works and just replicate its success. Okay, so once you've found your path and you're obsessed, you enter what is by far the most difficult stage of this whole journey. Acceleration. This is the grind. The source material calls it the lonely chapter, and it's where you put in that brutal but absolutely necessary work. This part of your life, it's just defined by intense, focused work, and that almost always leads to a profound sense of isolation. You can think of it as the price you have to pay to achieve something truly extraordinary. So why is it so lonely? Well, you're stuck in this weird limbo. Your old friends, your old lifestyle, they just don't fit with your new ambitions. But at the same time, you haven't hit that level of success where you can connect with the people you look up to. You're completely out of sync with everyone around you. And honestly, this is the stage where most people quit.
So how do you survive it? How do you accelerate through this stage? You need honest, expert feedback. Your friends and your family, they're going to try to protect your feelings. What you need is criticism from people who have actually done the thing you're trying to do. That tough critique is the fuel that will help you grow.
But if you can push through that lonely chapter, if you can survive the grind of acceleration, you finally arrive. Welcome to stage 5, freedom. This is it.
This is where all the sacrifice, all the focus, and all that hard work actually pays off.
And freedom here isn't just some abstract concept. It's real, it's tangible, it's buying back your time. It is the ability to live your life completely on your own terms, without ever being tied to a boss or a specific location again. This is the whole point of the journey.
But once you get to financial freedom, you face one final, absolutely critical choice. And this choice, it defines everything that comes after. The question is, will you just be rich or will you become truly wealthy? And the difference is actually really simple. Being rich is all about spending. It's about buying liabilities, the flashy stuff to impress other people. Being wealthy, on the other hand, is about reinvesting. It's using your money to buy more assets, to gain more skills, and ultimately to build even more freedom.
Which brings us to the ultimate takeaway from this whole process. It's not about stocks, it's not about crypto or real estate. The single most valuable investment you could ever make is something much, much closer to home.
You are the ultimate asset. The skills you learn, the knowledge you gain, that is the stuff that truly compounds over a lifetime. Investing in yourself is the one investment that has a guaranteed, literally infinite return. And really, it all comes down to this. The choice is pretty clear. Do you spend your money to keep up an image, or do you reinvest it to build a legacy of true, unshakable freedom? The path you choose, well, that defines everything.